Hello, everyone. Welcome to Socrates Jones Pro Philosopher. Okay. So my settings right now is text speed 2, and I think I might up it a little bit. Yeah, but I gotta use the mouse for that. I'm gonna try not to use the mouse, but if I have to, I will. I'm gonna put it over here though, so it doesn't clicks. One New York morning. Morning, Ari. You ready for school? Of course. Guess what? We're talking about John Stuart Mill in class today. Who? You're kidding, right? John Stuart Mill? I have no clue who that is either. Oh, wait. I think I know. He's a comedian, right? Moral philosopher. Oh my god. Attila. Oh my god, I can't say it. Oh, utilitarianism. Utilitarianism. I can't say it. I can't say it. I see. He's brilliant. Opened up my eyes in a new way to view the world. Opened up my eyes. That's why I like this type of games. There's always words I can't say. That's my favorite part about it. Dad. Dad. What? Huh? Were you paying attention to anything I just said? Oh, someone's at the door. You can tell me about this later, okay? Well, hurry up. Hurry up. I have school in half an hour. Walk. My name is Socrates Jones. Everyone in my family seems to care about philosophy, but I could never really get into it. I'm just an accountant, after all. Why should I care about the nature of right and wrong? I'll turn off my heater. I always got that thing on. Well, hey there. Hi. The name's Billy. Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares when I saw your shabby apartment and instantly knew there lives a man who appreciates a good deal. Shabby? Excuse me? How would you like to hear about the fabulous bargains I have for you today? Oh, I'm sorry. I have to take my daughter. What about me? Ari, what are you doing here? I got bored. But I just left. Doesn't mean I can't be bored. Who's this guy? I'm glad you asked, little lady. The name's Billy. Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares when I saw... Yes. Listen, Billy, I'm sorry, but I really don't want... I think we should hear him out. What? If you don't bother to at least listen, you aren't going to get anywhere. Thank you, miss. You won't regret it. Pretty sure I will. Okay, Billy, let's hear what you got. Right. Presentation. I have a great product for you. It's the best there is. You need my product to do what it does. You don't want those passed around. And that's what I've got for y'all. But you hardly told me anything. Horse feathers. I told you my product was the best, didn't I? What more do you need to know? Ariadne. I can't say that name. Ariadne Jones. This is all your fault. He didn't tell me anything. What do I do? Well, generally, one goes about getting more information by asking questions. In this case, it's probably more appropriate to ask for clarification. If you can clear up any vagueness surrounding his ideas, you'll be in a much better position to deal with them. Right. Okay then. Good. Most arguments are made out of multiple statements. Be sure to check them all for anything that seems vague. So what do you think, partner? You buying? Actually, could I hear your pitch again? Sure thing, partner. Ask for clarification option added. Wait. Option added. Have a great product for you. It's the best there is. You need my product to do... Yeah. And, what does it do exactly? Why, it only protects you from danger. the danger of deer. You said pest, now it's deer? And trust me, you can use all the protection you can get. Statement updated. The danger of deer. You don't want those pests around. What pest are you talking about? Deer. Autocoilus. What? The bane of American life? What? Adoculus? I can't. Coil. That's coil in the middle. Adocoilus. I don't know. They are a menace, I tell you. A menace. Well, there it is again. His pitch. Still not making a whole lot of sense. Guess I should give it another look over. Make sure I've clarified everything. And what kind of product would that be exactly? Billy's deer repellent. Oh, okay. That wasn't so hard. Well, his argument's much clearer now. Maybe I do need this deer repellent after all. I don't think we do. Are you serious? What? Am I wrong? Dad, you can't just let an argument go unexamined, no matter how clearly stated. Especially when someone's trying to talk you into buying deer repellent. But I got him to clarify everything. What else is there to do? Come on, Dad. In a situation like this, if something seems to be on shaky ground, you need to press for backing. Make sure he can support his statements with foundational ideas. I said ideas. Hello, I'm still here. Right, sorry. Can I hear your pitch again? Again? Well, okay. Press for backing. This product I've got here is Billy Repellent. It's the best there is. Can you back that statement up? Sure thing, partner. My product does everything better than competing products. Therefore, it is by definition the best. There are competing products. That's concerning. Well, no. But that means without a doubt, mine's the best. Hey, maybe I should... I'm about to burp. Excuse me. Hey, maybe I should call it Billy's Best Deer Repellent. Socrates. Can you back that up? Well, you never know when a deer will attack. And if you don't have my product, you'll be in quite a predicament, partner. Better to be safe than sorry. Hold on, I'm not sure I buy this. We're talking about deer, right? That's right. As in Bambi. Well, yeah, I guess, partner. I see. Are you really trying to tell me Bambi poses a threat to my well-being? That's going to take quite a bit of convincing. Bambi is dangerous, partner. He may look cute, but that deer's a little monster. Let me tell you why deer are a menace to our society. They eat our crops. They steal our jobs. Okay, I don't know how they can do that one. Every year they cause accidents and injuries. I agree with him on that one. Well, the only reason you're safe is that I'm here with my repellent. Okay, he just capping now. And there we go. As you can see, those darn deer threaten our very way of life. A threat, huh? I'm not sure if everything you've said here is true. You know, Dad, in a debate, you can do more than just ask questions. In fact, sometimes that just won't cut it. Oh, sometimes you may need to challenge your opponent with a counterpoint. Some fact or observation which throws a wrench in the presumption his statement is true. For example, the fact deer live in the woods might throw a wrench in one of Billy's statements here. If you find that statement and present this observation to counter it, you should be home free. When you get a useful idea, I'll write it down for you in the idea slate. You can now challenge your opponent's moves. Deer live in the woods. Added to the idea slate. Oh, alright. I'll go ahead and do that then, I guess. I'm about to drink me some water. Hold on. Too much talking. You need to be clear, though, Dad. If you say really stupid things, you'll lose credibility with your audience. From now on, your moves can affect your credibility. If If you lose all of your credibility, you will forfeit the argument. But wait, hold on. I'm just fact checking the salesman. Who am I going to lose credibility with? Me. Oh. Your face is ugly added to the idea slate. They eat our crops. Nonsense! That was funny. They live in the woods. Dad, what are you doing? Making your point. They can't steal our jobs because they live in the woods. I mean, I guess, but I don't think them living in the woods is the root of the problem here. In fact, taking this approach implies you accept deer could steal our jobs. Just because you thinking too much into that. Nah, no. You're thinking too much into that, Ari. That was way too much. And I'm just gonna challenge them all. Like, forget my credibility. I don't think that fly. I don't really. Dad, that's not a relevant counterpoint. Oh, okay. All right. Nonsense! How can they do that if they live in the woods? Just because they live in the woods doesn't mean they don't wander, partner. Farms are rural, meaning very little stands between them and the livelihood of hard-working farmers. There's no buildings, no highways, nothing to stop them. My dear grandma could tell y'all all about it. Deer almost ate her out of house and home, or farm and barn. Regardless, it's terrible and it happens. Fine. I mean, I don't. Yeah, okay. Billy, can you tell me where deer most commonly reside? Forests, mountains, and plains, I reckon, right? That sounds about right. And where are we now? New York City. Exactly. So then tell me, Billy, when was the last time you heard of a deer in New York City? It's highly unlikely a deer will show up in any city, let alone in New York City. And it's in New York. Do you really think you can take credit for the fact there are no deer around? But, way to go, Dad! Maybe if we were living in the wilderness, we would need your deer repellent. But as we live in the middle of a city, I hardly see the point. I highly doubt Bambi is going to wander down Main Street. He'd be hit in an instant. Clearly your repellent is of no use. So I hardly think I need to buy. Nonsense. Now listen here, mister. I seen him... Water. It seems to me y'all are being unfair. I'll admit you have a point, but you are failing to consider all the finer qualities of this here product. Is that so? It sure is. Let me explain to you what y'all are missing. Why my product is still useful to you. Oh my God, he's gonna talk again. Each letter of the label is hand painted. My grandma toiled over the design. Clearly my product would still be useful to you. Ari, I don't think I have any evidence to counter these points. You know, even if a point is supported, it may not be related to the conclusion. If that's the case, it really doesn't matter if it's supported or not. The point has no place being presented in the discussion. I think I get it. I don't. You're saying in such situations, I should question relevance for the statement. Okay, I kind of get it now. But that's what John Stuart Mill would do. All right, stop D writing. All right, get off that dude's D, bro. It's not useful for us to listen to statements that have no connection to the overall argument. If we're discussing economics, for example, it really doesn't matter how well you support the fact purple is the best color. Of course not. We all know green is anyway. Getting back on track. Even if they were in green and purple, haha. The statement is relevant. Questioning can be a great way to see how everything fits together. I guess I should go forward with questioning him then. My product comes in the fine blue casing. How is this related to your conclusion? Blue is pretty, partner. Go on. Therefore, the fact my product is pretty makes it more useful. That's a terrible sales pitch. Don't think so. Each letter of the label is What? Yeah. What does that have to? How is this related to your conclusion? Art is craftsmanship, and things being done by machine, that's not craftsmanship. Okay, great. But how does this craftsmanship make your product more useful? Okay, fine. You made your point. Let's move on. Yeah, how is this related to your conclusion? Quality takes effort, partner. Surely the amount of time my grand poured into it contributes to its value. Not really. Heartless, just heartless. No respect for the elderly. Very well. Have it your way, partner. Billy. Don't hurt me. Oh, the yelling. It's too much for my heart to bear. Relax, I'm not going to hurt you. Just your sales pitch. Oh, okay, that's good. Wait, no, actually, I don't think I like that. Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. Billy, you are trying to sell me a product based on its usefulness to me. But its aesthetic, qualities, and methods of manufacturing, while nice, offer no function. I didn't read that, damn it. At this point, you are grasping at straws to convince me to buy your product, and you know it. Well, okay then. Huh? It's been nice chatting with you, but I've got clients to find. There are many fish in the sea, and it's clear you ain't one of mine. Oh, okay. Bye. Bye? Well, that was fun. Fun? I think you mean infuriating. I gotta get that one out. Every time I do a visual novel, I get tired because of all the reading. How much time do you have left before school? Relax, Dad. I'm sure I'm fine. We still have... negative half an hour. What? We've got to get going. I can't believe we lost track of time. It's as if that... It's all that fool Billy's fault. Billy and his idiotic deer repellent. Now you're going to be late for school, and you'll probably be expelled, and your mother will never forgive me. Not that she talks to me anymore anyway. How is she going to get expelled for one day? The best of its kind. But it's not competing with anything. I mean, what would it compete with? Harry Deer's Vanisher? Dad. Honestly, people believe they can sell you on anything these days. Wasting our time. Hey, he said wasting. That's like me, wasted. The nerve. They think that we're a bunch of fools. Dad. And we can just be convinced we should buy a stupid product we'll never ever need. I mean, aesthetic qualities, I ask you? Dad, look out. No, wait, is it... Why did it sound like that? Oh dear. Looking... Hey, through the looking glass. Alright, that's the end of today's episode, guys. I hope to see you in the next part. And I hope you guys enjoyed.